Good day from the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences at the University of Pretoria. We are broadcasting live from the Future Africa Institute and campus. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we look forward to engaging with you and sharing more information about our faculty. At the EMS faculty, we have a strongly focus on not only how we innovate and impact the UP way, but also on how we live the UP way. My name is Alma Akob, and I will be your program director for today. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to our faculty's Choose UP virtual event. We are soon going to take some questions from our viewers, so please be sure to post your question in the Ask a Live Question tab. Remember that by joining us today, you stand a chance of winning a faculty bursary worth 30,000 Rand for your studies next year. You can watch our faculty social media pages in the next week to see who the lucky recipient of the bursary is. Joining me in studio today are a number of lecturers from the various departments, as well as representatives from our student administration team. A little later on, you will also hear from a student representative who will share their EMS experience. To kick off today's session, I'd like to introduce you to our Dean, Professor Margaret Chitiga Mabugu, who has a special message for our first years of 2023.
Greetings to you, our future students and global leaders. I'm Professor Margaret Chitiga Mabugu, the Dean of the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, in short, the EMS faculty. Welcome to the University of Pretoria, and especially the EMS faculty. We are excited that you have chosen the University of Pretoria as your university of choice, and look forward to welcoming you on campus early in 2023, where you will have plenty of opportunities to engage with me and the faculty in person. For now, we do hope that you will enjoy this virtual experience with us and that you will choose to stay until the end of the session to hear about our exciting programs and what we can offer you to ensure that you can reach your goals. We have a long history of nurturing ambition and encouraging excellence in academic, cultural, sports, and social fields. We are a mission-driven faculty where students and staff become part of a winning team. Part of our mission is to advance knowledge and deliver employable, innovative, and diverse graduates. Our faculty is committed to enabling students' success in pursuit of this mission through internationally recognized programs and research, quality teaching and learning, excellent facilities, cutting-edge hybrid teaching methods, academic excellence, and very importantly, various student support initiatives. For the past 102 years, the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences at the University of Pretoria has graduated a high caliber of business professionals and public sector employees and employers. We have high international subject rankings as well as numerous programs with national and international accreditation. The faculty comprises 8 departments and a school, and we offer a variety of programs and majors that will equip you with the necessary knowledge and skills to prepare you for the future world of work. We value academic integrity, and this means you will learn the value of hard work, ethical conduct, and how to navigate both the corporate and public sectors as a responsible and accountable, well-rounded individual. I want to wish you all the best with your grade 12 exams. Make sure you use your time optimally and study hard. You will reap the rewards when the results are released. Before I leave you to spend more time with my colleagues in the other virtual sessions, I would like to encourage all of you to take this opportunity to explore, learn and ask further questions about our faculty, programs, and EMS student life. I hope that after this session, you will be more convinced to join us and be part of an elite group of UP graduates who are making their mark across the world. Enjoy the rest of this virtual event. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Prof. Chitiga Mabugu, for that welcome message. As a proud EMS graduate myself, I can confirm that this faculty certainly lives out its mission, and our alumni advance to the highest level in their careers and make a real impact in the world. The Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences offers degrees in 4 main disciplines, namely economic sciences, financial sciences, management sciences, and public management. Let's hear more about the programs that are offered in each of these streams. First up is Dr. Caroline Chisadza, who will tell us about the economic sciences.
Good day, everyone. My name is Caroline Chisadza, and I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Economics. We are a department of plus minus 25 lecturers and administrative staff. We are ranked amongst the top 250 to 300 departments in the world, and we are one of the few in Africa ranked this high. Today, I will give you a brief overview of the programs that we offer in our department. That is economics and econometrics, and what can be done with an economics-econometrics qualification. First, obviously, the big question that people always ask us when we tell them that we study economics is, what is economics, and why should you study economics? Economics is the study of human behavior and how different role players, such as consumers, firms, government, interact in different markets to generate output or productivity given the scarce resources in the economy. So by studying economics, you will be able to understand issues related to why there is unemployment and how to address this problem, how to reduce inequality and poverty, why quality of institutions is important for development, how inflation rates or the South African Reserve Bank increasing interest rates will affect people's spending behavior, or why do some countries invest more in education and technology. With this in mind, the degree programs we offer are tailored to expand the knowledge of students in understanding economics. The first year in the faculty is nearly the same for all degrees. Everyone takes similar modules such as economics, accounting, business management, and you also have the option to take statistics or mathematical statistics. Economics students are also exposed to some additional algebra, calculus, and programming. In the first year of study, students become thoroughly acquainted with the principles of economics, with special emphasis on the South African economy and its challenges. In the second year, the faculty program starts to differentiate further, with business law and communication management included. The modules focus on core understanding of macroeconomics and microeconomics. These are the building blocks for all thinking in economics. In the third year, it is all about specialization. The economics modules in the third year focus on 2 major areas. The first of these is public economics and policy, while the second is economic development. We also begin to examine how politics affects economic policies. Given that we are based in a developing country, we feel in the economics department that it is very important to think about the microeconomic and macroeconomic issues affecting economic development. Students also continue with statistics, which at the third year is far more dedicated to application. Example, how do you use data to understand what is happening in the economy? For the econometrics degree, the program has a few differences. As with economics, the first-year econometrics students follow many of the same modules. However, they take slightly different set of mathematics modules that are more general, and therefore the program is more math-focused than the economics program. This is the same in second and third years. The reason why we become more math-focused for the econometrics degree is because econometrics is understood to be the technical foundation of data analysis in economics. As you can see, econometrics is quite a tongue twister. So econometrics is used widely in fields such as demography, business management, and accounting, as well as statistics. As such, econometrics focuses on the building blocks, while economics focuses more on the application and interpretation of analytical results. So what do we do as economists? Well, some end up in academia, like me, and teach the next generation of economists, while undertaking research to improve our understanding of how the world around us works. The majority of economists, however, operate in the public and private sectors, such as the South African Reserve Bank, the National Treasury, World Bank, International Monetary Fund, consulting firms like Genesis, KPMG, and even now we find economists in data-centric firms such as Google, Netflix, and the like, developing better algorithms and better targeting customer experiences. The Department of Economics is an exceptional department filled with hardworking, amazing people from South Africa, the rest of the continent, Europe, and North America. So the globe is well represented in our department. You will get insights at University of Pretoria that you simply would not get anywhere else in the country. In the economics department, we are building up our broader data analytics skills. We use geospatial data, and we are developing further skills related to behavior, which mixes psychology with economics. We have a few industry and academic partners that help us open up a bigger world for our students. Locally, we have extensive ties with the South African Reserve Bank, who funds a chair in monetary economics and supports many postgraduate students in the economics department. That is because we are the top macroeconomics department on the continent by a long way. We also work with the International Monetary Fund, the World Health Organization, and the World Bank. These groups are heavily involved in Africa and always looking for exceptional African students to help make a difference to their operations on the continent. Given our strength in macroeconomics, as well as our African tax institution, which is also based in the department, we have links as well with National Treasury and many other provincial treasuries. Finally, for those of you who might want to study abroad, we offer opportunities in New York via our Fordham Exchange program. We have a program in the United Kingdom via Bristol, as well as one in France in Marseille. At the postgraduate level, there are a few other opportunities in Europe and North America. To sum it all up, we are looking for curious people, people who wonder why things are the way that they are. If this sounds like you, then we would love to see you in our program. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Chisadza. I would now like to introduce to you Ms. Teresa van der Oort, who will tell you more about the programs offered in financial sciences.
Good afternoon, prospective students and parents. It is really nice to see you today virtually. My name is Teresa van Oort, and I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Accounting here in the EMS faculty. And today I will just tell you a little bit more about the Financial Sciences Division in the EMS faculty. In the Financial Sciences, we have 3 degrees that you can pursue. The first one is BCom Accounting Sciences. Normally, this is referred to as the CA stream degree because it takes you towards the Chartered Accountant South Africa professional qualification. Then we have the BCom Financial Sciences degree, and this degree aims to give you a broad understanding of the different disciplines within the financial sciences to enable you to pursue an honors degree in either taxation, internal auditing, or financial management. And then we have the BCom Investment Management degree that assists students to become chartered financial analysts, portfolio managers, and wealth creators. So what does your roadmap to success look like in the EMS faculty? As you have heard from our Dean, our mission is to advance relevant knowledge in order to create employable, innovative, and diverse graduates that will create value in society. We aim to achieve this by having 4 learning objectives within our faculty. We want our students to be exceptionally knowledgeable in their field of studies. We want them to be able to use critical thinking to solve complex business problems. We want them to be able to communicate those those solutions to all of the relevant stakeholders. And then we want them to be ethical, responsible leaders who can create value and fulfill our social mandate in the interest of the public. What is very important in this environment, in the financial sciences environment, is to understand that all of our degrees stagger towards a professional qualification. And what is a professional qualification? A professional qualification has three components. Your knowledge component, which you get at the university. It's usually a degree with a postgraduate qualification or an honors degree. And then you have to write some examinations for many of the professional qualifications, which is administered by the professional body. Who are these professional bodies? A well-known professional body is SAICA, the South African Institute of Chartered Accountants, and they administer a professional examination, which, by the way, we are always in the top 3 performance if we look at the different universities. After the knowledge component, you will do practical experience, or what we refer to as articles, at any service provider or employer that also delivers the competencies that the professional qualification requires. And then you have a professional qualification. And what is really cool about a professional qualification in the financial sciences field is that it is transferable to any place in the world. So once you have your professional qualification, it says to the market that you have the knowledge and the practical skills to be able to create value towards sustainable business solutions. So we are accredited as a financial sciences division with many professional bodies. And you can see some names there on the screen. What does accreditation mean? It means that these professional bodies looked at our curricula, looked at our learning objectives, looked at our teaching and learning practices, and said that we develop high-quality graduates that can actually function in these professional environments. So you can see, for example, we are accredited with the South African Institute of Tax Professionals, the Institute of Internal Auditors, the Chartered Financial Analyst Institute, the Chartered Institute of Management Accountants, and then, as I mentioned before, SAICA as well. So if we look at the different curricula of the 3 degrees, as the previous speaker mentioned, in the EMS faculty, there are some what we call fundamental or empowerment modules that is similar in all of the different degrees, like economics, statistics, business management, and commercial or business law. Then the various degrees have their specialization modules. The accounting sciences curriculum for next year will be a whole new degree, and we are very excited to launch that during orientation week next year. It is a degree that was set up because of the changes in the world of work, where chartered accountants are required to have more business acumen and digital skills. And we have packaged our new accounting sciences degree to make sure that our graduates meet those competencies. If we look at the financial sciences curriculum, as we said before, we have those core or fundamental modules or empowerment skills in statistics, economics, business management, and law. And then we have financial accounting, taxation, and financial management, which enables you to be able to choose a postgraduate qualification or honors degree in either financial management, taxation, or internal auditing. Then we have the If you look at the types of careers that you can follow with the financial sciences degree, this slide that you see now shows you all the different jobs that you can do and all of the different professional qualifications that is specifically affiliated with the BCom Financial Sciences degree. If we look at investment management, the investment management degree helps you to create value in society by making investment decisions for businesses and individuals. We have a strong focus in our investment management degree on digital skills as well, so you will see mathematical statistics and programming as part of the investment management curriculum. So where will you work as a value creator? Every business has a finance section. Every business wants to create sustainable value, and we need you to help us to be responsible leaders in that arena. So it doesn't matter which degree you choose or study in the financial sciences, all of them will enable you to create value in the different disciplines within the financial sciences. Be it at an audit firm, a bank, a private company, a public company, all over the world. And it's really important that we have ethical graduates that can really make good decisions and come up with good solutions for the betterment of the whole world, actually. So we are looking forward to seeing you next year, where we can help you, launch you as ethical influencers who reimagine and co-create the future. And I will see you in class.
That was very informative, Ms. van Oort. I'm sure the audience appreciated all the new insight they gained during your presentation. Also here with us this afternoon to tell us more about the programs offered in the management sciences is Professor Alex Antonites.
Good day. Today I have the pleasure of telling you about the management science degrees offered by EMS faculty at UP. You might be wondering what the management sciences is. In simple terms, this is a field of specialized management and support service functions which ensure that the daily operations of an organization run smoothly, efficiently, and effectively. At the EMS faculty, the degrees in this stream of study are offered by 3 departments. Department of Business Management offers the BCom Business Management degree. Those registered for the degree gain the knowledge, skills, and attributes for entrepreneurial thinking. There is a strong focus on training socially responsible leaders who are in tune with the latest technology and developments. Once you graduate with this degree, you can confidently enter the job market as either an employee or following the entrepreneurial path and creating a business that employs others and addresses the unemployment challenges the country currently faces. On screen are just a few positions that you can fulfill with these qualifications. Over the first year of study in the program, you will gain an understanding of the basic economic and management modules. In your second year and third years, you will begin to specialize in areas such as design thinking and strategic management, which are some of the critical building blocks of the skills needed by business managers. At the honors level, you can then select your field of postgraduate specialization depending on your own strengths and interest. The BCom Supply Chain Management degree is also offered in the Department of Business Management. In short, this field of specialization concerned with overseeing the flow of raw materials from the supplier through the factories where they are processed and eventually their storage and distribution to the consumer and marketed as an end product. Keeping in line with the generic first-year approach of management sciences, you will also do foundational modules in the first year. Supply chain management-related modules that focus on aspects such as logistics management, warehousing, and transportation, and they become available on your second and third year of study. This degree has the internationally recognized European Logistics Association's accreditation, which is a mark of the globally relevant nature of the program. There are many career opportunities that graduates can explore at the end of their studies. The Department of Human Resource Management offers a comprehensive HR degree that can lead to a fulfilling career as a people manager or a mentor in the workplace. The curricula of the programs in the department are in line with the expectations of leading professional bodies in the field and create a path to a career in various human resource specializations. As the module content on the screen currently indicates, you will get to explore a variety of modules that range from industrial and organizational psychology to employee health and safety, as well as labor relations. The degree enables you to specialize in labor relations, where you can be a mediator between staff and management. If you follow the human resource management route, you will be responsible for the management of staff in organizations. Here you will focus on recruiting suitable candidates and managing staff development and benefits in the workplace. A UP graduate who meets the criteria can register as an HR practitioner with the South African Board of People Practices. Another area of specialization at the postgrad level is industrial and organizational psychology. In this field, psychological theories and principles are used in the study of human behavior in the workplace. The final degree I will be sharing more information about today is the BCom Marketing Management, a very dynamic and exciting field. Students in this degree will gain a solid theoretical foundation in the principles of marketing. As South Africa's first academic marketing department, the quality of education provided in the programs ensure that the graduates are work-ready when they complete their degree, as they get ample opportunity to put theory in practice. The current slide summarizes the content you can expect to explore during your studies. In the first year of study, the principles of marketing introduce students to this exciting field. As one progresses through the second and third years, consumer behavior, along with marketing research and strategy, are the key focus areas. Here you will learn about decision-making behavior of consumers, such as why people make the choices they make, like preferring one brand over another, or even how their shopping behavior changes in response to various external factors. What makes UP's marketing degree unique in comparison to those offered at other institutions is firstly the practicality of these modules, where you get to work in real-life marketing-related challenges of companies. Through these projects, our students have been exposed to the skills needed in order to embark on a career in the marketing field. A few of the companies that our students have engaged with during their studies are Coca-Cola, Italtile, and Bridgestone. And they've worked with a number of brands such as Apple Tires, Satiskin, Oasis Water, Firestone Tires, to mention but a few. There are many career prospects for marketing graduates, and the field one ends up is mostly dependent on what you love doing the most, your passion. If you love technology, social media marketing could be one of those options you can consider. If brands are more your thing, you can become a brand manager or do promotions on behalf of companies. If you prefer working with people, then public relations might be suitable, as well as customer engagement. Finally, if you are good with numbers, you can go into marketing research or do media buying. Thank you for your time. I hope that the presentation has fueled your excitement about the many opportunities that lie ahead of you. Choose UP and study for a management degree in the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences.
I must admit that as a former student and now employee in the Department of Business Management, I have some inside information. But even I have learned quite a bit from that presentation. Thank you, Prof. Alex. Now this brings us to our final in-studio presentation by Prof. Michael Chiyoyo, who will tell us more about what you can study within the School of Public Management and Administration. The floor is all yours, Prof. Chiyoyo.
Good afternoon to all our prospective students and parents following us live now for this event. As presented, I'm Michel Chiyoyo, and here I'm just going to tell you about the program offered by the School of Public Management and Administration at the University of Pretoria. Why do you have to choose the School of Public Management and Administration? First of all, we are located in the capital city, Pretoria, city of Tshwane, and we are close to most of the government buildings, diplomatic missions, and many international organizations. And secondly, in the past 2 decades, we have produced more than 5,000 or 10,000 graduates who are serving in different levels at different institutions across the country, across the continent, and even globally. Why choose the B-Admin Public Management and International Relations? Public administration is about what and how of government. It's about the operations of government. The what is the subject matter, the technical knowledge of a field, which enables the administrator to perform his or her tasks. The how now is the technique of management, the principles according to which cooperative programs are carried through to success. And each is indispensable, and together they form the synthesis called administration. And this is what the degree is all about. And this program gives you the necessary skills for you to serve your country, because you need to be proudly South African, serving your country at all levels, national, provincial, and then local. You can also serve your continent, representing our beautiful country across the regions, across the continent, and even go globally to the UN, the UNDP, and many other international organizations to represent your country. And that means you can serve your world in different capacity. So now, coming to our core modules, in the first year, you will have public administration as a start. You will also follow the module called politics, where now you are learning about political science and everything that lays foundation at that level. And as you had colleagues who came before me, economics is one of the courses that you will also have to take. Added to that, you'll take industrial psychology to close with public resource management, and that is for your first year. And then going to the second year, you will have public administration, building up from what you saw in the first year, and then adding political science or international relations, depending on what you want to follow. And then at the third year level, you will take now the closing or the exit module, which is now public administration at third year level. And then you can also take political science or international relations, depending on the choice that you are taking. So these 3 years will now lay a foundation for you to proceed to our postgraduate programs, and we have numerous postgraduate programs within the department, and we'll tell you more about it when you have joined us, and we are looking forward to seeing you taking this curriculum. So in terms of work, as you can see, when you take this program, you not only bind to one sector. After completing this degree, you can work for the public sector, you can work for the private sector, and you can also work for international organizations, as I presented it earlier on. So as you can see from the screen, you can work for government department, you can also work for foreign affairs, meaning you can work for our DIRCO, or you can work for many other international agencies that represent security matters across the globe. You can also work for international organizations, and here I can cite the UN, the African Union, SADC, which is our region, and you can go to ECOWAS, West African countries, and then you can also work for embassies. As I said earlier on, they are all located in Pretoria, and you can go apply and go work there. And you can also work for our diplomatic missions of South Africa across the globe, wherever South Africa has a representation. And then you can also work for private entities. You can apply in HR, you can apply for logistics, you can apply in any private organization or non-governmental organization. And you can also help in the legal sector. You can also work as a senior executive service for executive services across a department. And you can, if you want to be also a lecturer or a scholar or an academic, your degree will also grant you that opportunity to be like me and to start teaching or lecturing these modules at university. So I would like to thank you, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all next year when you register to take this interesting program, and we are looking forward to take you through that journey of becoming the best you could be to serve our country. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Now, if you thought those were the only degrees offered here at the Faculty of EMS, then I have news for you. Here's a short video outlining the other options that you have available. Please pay close attention if your interests also include law, IT, data science, and a bit of agriculture.
In addition to the wide variety of degrees offered by the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, students have the option to explore other fields beyond economic sciences, financial sciences, management sciences, as well as public management and administration. The BCom program, which is informally known as the Own Choice degree, gives students just that, choice. The main aim of this program is to offer students training in the broader economic and management sciences fields. This study option is most suitable for students with broad academic interests that are not met by the fixed curricula of other BCom degrees. Students are offered the opportunity to determine their own career outcomes within limits so that they can be prepared for work opportunities in various sectors. The degree does not lead to a specific vocational outcome, but enables in-depth exploration of various elective modules during undergraduate studies. This provides the necessary insight to inform further studies and career choices upon graduation. The BCom Agribusiness Management degree program is the ideal choice for a student who has diverse interests and proficiencies ranging from business to science. Offered in collaboration with the Faculty of Natural and Agricultural Sciences, this degree provides an overview of the global agricultural and food sector, as well as how business and science issues affect how this sector functions. This program cultivates problem solvers who each do their part to help feed the world. There are diverse career possibilities for graduates, such as in the banking, finance, and investment sector, where they visit farms and agribusinesses as representatives of the bank, insurance company, or investors to evaluate financing, insurance, and investment opportunities in the agricultural sector and food ecosystem. In farming enterprises and input companies, they develop marketing and sales strategies for goods such as seeds and fertilizer, or agricultural products such as fruits or meats. In the public sector, they develop and help to implement government policies and legislation for the agricultural and food sector. Students enrolled for the BCom Informatics degree, offered in collaboration with the Faculty of Engineering, Built Environment and IT, study the application and use of computer and information systems within an organization. The broad background in economic and management sciences gained in this program is combined with information technology to design and implement systems to store and manipulate data such that people can understand, use, interpret, and make decisions based on the information. IT is the gateway to the international business world, and developments in the field enhance the business environment so that companies can do more in less time and provide management information faster and more accurately. The BCom Informatics program at UP is the only degree in South Africa that is internationally accredited by the Computing Accreditation Commission of the Accreditation Board for Engineering and Technology, ABET, of the USA. In collaboration with the Faculty of Law, we offer the BCom Law degree that focuses on core economic and management sciences subjects and some law modules. Students gain a broader perspective on issues such as taxation and commercial law, which are essential for those who wish to practice law in these fields. At the end of this program, graduates are offered an alternative route to the attainment of an LLB degree, which is the minimum requirement for entering the organized legal profession. Therefore, by studying for an additional 2 years, graduates could obtain both the BCom Law and LLB qualifications. They may also specialize in a field within economic and management sciences instead of law, and would then register for an honors degree in the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences. Statistics can be described as the science of extracting information from data. We use statistics every day to make sense of the world around us. From the friend suggestions offered by Facebook to the way Apple Music recommends new music for different subscribers. Statistics is a vital part of modern life and business. Professionals with statistical training can work in banking and finance, where they analyze and forecast trends and also detect fraudulent conduct that could place a risk on the operations of the company. In the insurance industry, they analyze client profiles in order to identify the need for new products. They play a key role in determining the risk an insured person poses to the insurance company, as well as a fair premium based on predicted claims. Those working in spatial statistics advise the mining industry on sampling strategies to provide information about the characteristics of natural deposits and monetary gains to be made. They are also able to analyze patterns where crimes are committed to inform the deployment of safety and security resources. We look forward to welcoming you at the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences as you take the first step towards an exciting and fulfilling career in either of these fields.
Now that you know all about the exciting programs on offer in our faculty, it's time we hear from Kopane Lekgote, one of our Comerci members. Now, she will tell you all about EMS student life. Take it away, Kopano.
My name is Kopane Lekgote. I am the student representative. I am a fellow BCom Law graduate myself, so I would just like to give you a perspective on what to expect. So picture it, it was my first day of university. I was excited but equally nervous. I had arrived and I had walked into the boom gate, but I had no idea how to get to the venue. I soon asked the students headed in my direction for assistance. She not only eased my frustrations, but she escorted me to the building and made sure I was ready to go. It was at that moment that I had pledged that I would assist other students the same way she had assisted me. The best way I could give back was to join Comerci. Comerci is a faculty house under the Faculty of Economics and Management Sciences. The vision of Comerci aims to create future leaders for a better tomorrow. The mission of Comerci is to bridge the gap between students and the EMS staff, academics, and create fun. We aim to create opportunities for our students' empowerment, development into whole-rounded individuals who will positively contribute to the future of the country. Comerci consists of 8 sub-houses. These sub-houses are an extension of Comerci, and they cater to specific modules and specific degrees by liaising closely with the respective departments and class representatives to ensure that no student is overlooked. As a faculty house, we form part of the SRC Academic Council, representing EMS students in all academic-related issues. Throughout the term, we ensure that EMS students are informed of communication from the faculty, SRC, and university by having campus activations and keeping our social media pages and websites relevant and updated. We create platforms for students to network with future employers by hosting a career fair and several networking events with big firms. We ensure that students have opportunities of personal development by holding CV workshops, mentorship workshops, mental health awareness events in collaboration with the Student Counseling Unit, and a financial literacy seminar. EMS students were additionally granted the opportunity to partake in various sporting leagues and an online gaming event. We undertook various community engagement initiatives such as pad drives, planting vegetables, tutoring, handing out food parcels to the needy, to name a few. EMS students have to partake in student culture events, had the opportunity to partake in these events, such as debating against WITS, UCT, UFS, and several other opportunities. To incorporate the fun element, we have several events such as game nights, movie nights, a braai, and a grad ball. The executive committee has a responsibility to serve wholeheartedly, the responsibility to be the voice to the voiceless, and the responsibility to prioritize and advocate for the needs of students. We dipped our toes into water and took many first steps for our students, which surprisingly paid off during this term. The executive committee passionately serves and represents EMS students in all spheres. Comerci influences, develops, empowers students, and being part of this movement will forever be an honor. So don't rob yourself of the experience, but make sure that you partake in all these activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Kopano. I think student societies are a great way of getting our future students involved in all the activities that make for an amazing student life at the Faculty of EMS. Now, after all of those presentations, it is finally time for the audience to have a say. Joining me now in studio are two faces that you will get very familiar with over time on the Hatfield campus as you finalize your registration and module selection. Now, if you are lucky, maybe one of them will even be there when you finally graduate at the end of your studies. So our first question goes to Ms. Carlson. If I did not get the admission point score, APS, for the degree of my choice, can I be considered after the final grade 12 results come out and I then meet the requirements?
Good afternoon. Yes, by all means. If after the final NSC results and the grade 12 results are available, and if you comply with the requirements for another degree, you can contact the faculty, the student administration, and we will happily transfer you to the degree of your choice, provided that you comply with the admission requirements, as well as that there are still spaces available in the degree.
Thank you very much for that, Ms. Carson. Now, Mr. Deere, could you please assist me with this next question? Is there someone who can help me get the right study skills for university?
Yes, indeed, that is very possible. The faculty has got a team of faculty student advisors who are very skilled to help you and support you along the way as you progress with your studies. They are skilled to help you with time management and other emotional challenges that you might experience during your studies.
Thank you, Mr. Deere. I've heard, and this is another question, that UP has many campuses. So, Ms. Carson, can I choose which UP campus I want to study at?
Yes, no, not really. There are many campuses available. There are the Hatfield campus. That is, in the past, we normally referred to the Hatfield campus as the main campus, but the Hatfield campus is where all the modules are offered for a BCom degree. We also have an extended program available, which is offered on the Mamelodi campus, but only students admitted to the extended program can attend the Mamelodi campus. So there is not really a choice on which campus you will be attending lectures, because all the lectures for a BCom degree, as well as the B-Admin degree, is offered on the Hatfield campus.
Thank you, Ms. Carlson. Now, I've heard of core modules and elective modules. Will my lecturer tell me which elective modules I should register for? I'm going to ask Mr. Deere.
Yes, indeed. Well, prior to the start of the academic year, there usually is the scheduled orientation week where a team of both the lecturers and the student administration will help you with the choice of your electives and core modules, and basically guide you through your registration so that you have the correct set of modules registered.
All right. This question is for anyone to answer. If I've already registered, can I change my study choices to a different program? And if so, how do I do that?
If after you have already registered and you realize that there is a degree that you would rather prefer to change to, you may apply to change to that degree, provided once again that you comply with the minimum admission requirements and that there are spaces available in the degree. The way to apply to do that is just to contact the student administration, and we will happily assist you to change. In the BCom faculty, the BCom degrees are mainly generic in the first semester of the first year. So the modules offered for all the different degrees are very similar. There are a few exceptions like econometrics where they offer, mathematics is also compulsory, which is not part of the other degrees, but you can indeed change after you have registered.
Thank you for that. With this next question, I'm going to ask the next two questions in a form of one. Now, is it possible to change degrees after the first semester? And do I have to repeat first year if I do end up changing to a different degree in the second year?
Yes, well, it is very possible to change after the first semester, depending, of course, on whether you comply with the requirements for the degree that you would like to transition to. And as you might have heard in the previous presentation, that most of our first year is very generic, such that if you've done first semester or first year in a specific degree, it becomes easier to then transition into another degree. And because you will have done most of the modules there, you wouldn't be required then to repeat those modules. You will get credited for that, and in most cases, transition straight into second year.
I'd just like to add, Mr. Deere was the one who assisted me to move from a business management to a BCom law degree in second year, so I can attest to that. How many years does it take to study for a BCom degree?
It takes exactly 3 academic years to complete a BCom degree. You will often hear the term N+1. What that refers to is any student who has not completed his degree after the first 3 years may have 1 additional year to complete studies. But in general, it is 3 years to complete a BCom or a B-admin degree in our faculty.
Thank you very much for that. Now, looking forward to graduating and flying at UP, there's the term cum laude. What does graduating cum laude mean, Mr. Deere?
Well, in simple terms, it means you have obtained your degree with distinction. And there's a specific criteria for that. And usually you have to have obtained an average of 75 cumulatively from your first through third year. So if your cumulative average by the end of your third year is 75%, then yes, you obtain your degree cum laude.
I'm sure a lot of you are excited to do that. So thank you, Ms. Carlson and Mr. Deere, for that informative Q&A session. To our future EMS first years, please remember that if we did not get to all of your questions today, you are more than welcome to reach out to us by either sending an email to ems@up.ac.za or following our social media channels. Instagram is @UP_EMS and Facebook is @UPEMS. And this is all the time we have today, and this is the end of our program. So thank you so much for joining us. We wish you all the best for your exams, and we look forward to welcoming you to our family at UP's Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences next year.